Feel my presence as a consciousness that permeates all that lives on Earth. That consciousness is in you and in all that is around you. The minerals, the plants, the animals. I am in everything that lives. All that has taken material form is quickened and enlivened by consciousness from within, and I live in that consciousness and support it. Today I wish to speak of how to obtain balance, and I am sharing this information because, at the moment, the Creator is encouraging each soul to access the balance vibration within their being. And because this encouragement is coming forth, many of you may be experiencing even more chaos in your being and your reality. You may experience yourself as balanced, but when you step off of that energy of balance, you may find that you go from one extreme to the other, maybe an extreme of deep peace to an extreme of chaos, or maybe an extreme of deep happiness to an extreme of deep sadness. Often these internet horsemen tell us that they possess an exclusive informant and are chosen to be the mouthpiece of truth in our society. They relay information that is only partly truthful, but in fact aims to sow doubt, lies, and deception. Humanity is deeply brainwashed to turn positive into negative and believe it to be the truth. To keep the sheeple living in a world of illusion. A world where democracy is proclaimed as freedom, when in reality it is dictatorship where 51% rule the remaining 49%. For that reason, anarchy was turned into rebellion against authority, when it is actually self-government. The brainwashing is profound. When in doubt on positive reporting, one is no longer able to check accuracy independently, because in the 3D world, negative information is fixed fact. The sooner humanity wakes up to the many egregious lies and deceptions, the better for everyone. Don't be timid. Let it be a challenge for you to be able to help reach our maximum potential and wake up the world. I am that constant, grounding presence which underlies all things and which allows the soul consciousness in each mineral, plant, animal, and human to develop. I am the mother who gives life to each and every form of consciousness. In the end, everything, each material particle or form, is kept alive by consciousness. And in my essence, I am also that consciousness. What can be perceived as matter, the material form, but it is the consciousness that underlies matter which is the essence of all forms. About this consciousness which I am, I want to tell you something more. I am a female consciousness. I am fluid and flowing, and I know no limitations. And since I am the soul behind all life on earth, there is a stream of unity that runs through everything, and I am it. Opposite to that unity is every unique individual soul. And because you are a unique individual, there is a dance between us, as between all individuals and the one current that I am. But that dance only works, is only creative and productive, if individual souls are aware of their connection with me. It is as with a great river. You can only relax and flow with it if you know you are part of that river, if you can feel that current and trust it. If you can imagine yourself walking a tightrope, and the tightrope is your balance. It is as if you're falling off one side into the extreme of a positive vibration, and then you jump back on your tightrope of balance, and then you fall off the other side into an extreme of confusion or negativity. You may feel that you are moving through your reality in this way, experiencing extreme positivity, extreme negativity, and also a beautiful state of balance. The Creator is inviting us all to access that balance and to remain upon our tightrope of balance for a longer period. As we allow ourselves to walk that tightrope of balance, the energy of balance that we access from within our being will flow. Seep and synthesize with the rest of your being and your reality, creating a positive impact of balance. The 3D world is the world of lie, deception. competition, destructive criticism, selfishness, theft, scams, fame and greed, for the purpose of control and power. Backstabbing, malice and the instantiation of low frequencies for persuasion and control. These are actions that put great padlocks on the portal to the fifth dimension. On the other hand, in the 5D world, as always, cooperation, help and dedication, aiming for the good, pure, with empathy and care for others. That is the true trail that leads you to the 5D world. Nothing and no one has the power to influence individual choices. For every individual, the freedom of free will still exist. Thus, no soul will exist that can say it had no chance. Ascension is moving up and, by definition, the path of those who choose, consciously, to go to a higher level of light. It can only be found when consciousness is truly sufficiently expanded, and every 3D lesson presented during successive incarnations has been understood. Remember that nothing and no one can and will decide for you. The moment the majority of vaccinated people discover that they have been misled by their government, global liberation becomes reality. Our freedom must be conquered from below. But most people in your society are at odds with the flow of life that I am. They do not trust this current. They resist it, try to climb out of it, hang on to the river banks, because they feel that this current is turbulent and uncontrollable. This current is, in fact, the flow of your earthly nature, your feelings, your instincts, your passion, and people have not been taught to trust their nature. There is a great mistrust arising in people of their earthly nature, as well as a suspicion of the flowing life current of the earth in general. The result of this mistrust is that the fundamental layer that I am, and that I might become for humanity, is not explored, or is not sufficiently explored. It is as if I am waiting to enter into a dance with you, but humans, in general, have turned away from me by trying to create their life independent of me. Above all, they want to be the master of life by using the mental energy of their head, instead of moving along with that current of life, which is natural and easy and fluid if you do not resist it. But because people collectively, and on a large scale, have turned their backs on the living flow that permeates everything, things are not going well on Earth. A gap has developed between humans and nature that has caused the destruction of large parts of nature in the plant and animal kingdoms. In addition, there is the devastation to the inner world of people themselves. They become depressed and unsettled if they can no longer find their own connection to the power of the earth. Balance is like a sanctuary. It is a space where you can breathe. It is a space where you can connect with the truth within your being. It is also a space of healing and returning your energies into alignment with yourself and the Creator. In truth, into an alignment with everything around you as well. When you are able to access balance within your being, you are more centered, more grounded, and have a clarity or an understanding of your intuition that leads you forth. That supports you in acting and reacting in a way that serves you and guides you to greater understanding and connection with the Creator. Balance is actually your strength. Imagine being in chaotic surroundings and you hold the vibration of balance by accessing it within your being. Not only would this energy impact your chaotic surroundings, but you would be the only one to see the greater picture, to understand the reasons behind the chaos. You would be able to keep yourself centered, aligned, able to follow your inner guidance and instructions, and therefore you would be able to serve others, bringing them from chaos to balance. Balance can be experienced in all areas of your being. Balance can also be a connection, and often things are unbalanced because of a lack of connection. Even within your physical body, some organs or aspects of your physical body can be out of balance with each other. Therefore, balance is needed to be promoted so that a connection can be made once more, the divine flow can be experienced, and your entire body and being can work in harmony with each other and with everything around you and everyone around you. because you who are here are aware of the importance of the relationship with the earth, and you also understand that I have consciousness, that I am not just dead matter. Only when people get in touch with me and their own energy begins to flow from within their creativity, their self-confidence, their surrender to life can I then fulfill my task. Only then can I nourish and support you so that the dance between humans and earth can finally take place and take form. A creative dance from which all life benefits, myself included. You are essentially channels that help shape a new energy, a new unity between humans and earth, a new consciousness. I want you to be aware of your own qualities as they relate to this process. But sometimes you doubt yourself very much, and that partially blocks the channel even if you are actually already quite advanced in this process. However, you are not required to be perfect. You are not required to have all your problems solved in order to get in touch with me and to contribute something to the greater picture at a universal level, and not only at the level of the individual.